and go in this area, and you see the other parts of production. This is the...
Salve.
Buongiorno.
Buongiorno.
This is wheel.
Wheels, wheels, wheels. Wheels, wheels, wheels. Wheels, wheels, wheels. And these are Excel rims on TM hubs.
Yeah, yes, and assembly all inside, and I put the wheels.
Please tell me you don't make your own spokes.
Spokes?
Spokes.
Yes, and no, to Alpina.
Thank God.
Yeah, but it's Italian company.
Okay, so here they are hand building the rims in-house.
And you see?
And then they are mounting each tire in-house. So there he is working on the tire machine.
This is for 10 hour, go inside and go to temperature and stabilize the frame.
So there's this whole thing with metallurgy, with the crystalline structure of the metal. When you weld different types of metal, you get localized heating right on that weld, and as the metal cools, you get different sized crystals that form, and those crystals change the feel and strength of the overall structure. So what they're doing is, after they've welded it, they put it in this oven for 10 hours to bring the whole thing up to temperature, and then when it cools down, all the crystals in the whole frame are controlled, as opposed to the localized crystals that you get when you just do a straight weld.
It's not easy production, the bike. Huh?
No, not if you want to build the best one in the world, I guess. KSS.
This is a laser machine for seeing the muffler for homologation for USA market, for European market, for Australian market.
So they're writing on the laser to say what muffler meets the regulations of the different countries.
And you see,
and a whole bunch of heads.
sta mettendo. No, this is only the brand TM Racing, yeah, and the stamp the TM. But in the rear of the muffler, you see the normative of California and the whole European homologation.
So that's them writing on it. Grazie. And some bicycles. Donna, piace molto, molto.
You see, this is a very factory company. You see Ducati and Buagusta. Yesterday you see MMV is different.
And Aprilia.
Yes, Aprilia assembly many parts, but you see many machines for working only in TM. You see.
I got the closest I've ever seen to this is Kawasaki.
Yeah.
Because they're making parts from raw material all the way up, but not like this. Like not each part is exquisite. They're doing mass production, but most of the other companies, you know, they're having other people.
But this is important for this number, for production for 5,000 pieces, 10,000 pieces. It's possible to continue with this system, but you go up with production is impossible. It's impossible for the time, for the price is important to go out and you see KTM production many parts in India, received many parts from India, and inside assembly only.
Yeah.
But is normal for this number. For 3,000, 5,000 bike, don't have problem production in this way.
So do you want, I mean, you've sold out every bike now for the next 18 months.
Yes.
Every single motorcycle we see here, every part we saw being machined, it's sold.
Yes.
Right. So you either have the best job in the world or the easiest, because you're like, it's all sold.
Sure.
So how many, do you make more motorcycles now than you ever have in the past?
The TM changed last year. Why in 2020 production 1,200, in this moment production 3,000 bike. And
so you went from 1,200
yes, 2 years
to
ago.
3,000.
Yes.
So you've gone up.
I push in the market now. Why? I open the door of the magazine, you see, and the mentality is open, and many magazines contact me for see the company. Why? This company is 1-2 company in the world production in this way, and is incredible. Is for customer, for rider, and you see the bike assembly with artisanal system is crazy, but is very okay. It's incredible for rider.
It's beautiful.
For passion.
Yeah.
And you see other company assembly with industrial system, but you don't see the heart. In this company, you see many art.
Yeah.
So these guys are all annoyed with you because you keep selling bikes and being like, make more, make more, make more, and they're like,
yeah.
Roberto, my wife, she yells at me, I need to go home, and you're like, no, make me another motorcycle.
Come in, few minutes in another area. I have
now we're back in all the engines. Shift shafts, water pump impellers.
Mancio, mi riesci a dare 2 cappellini al volo?
All the transmission gears. Transmission gears, transmission gears.
This is area of spare parts, and you see the bike is ready for shipping.
I lost him.
And you see this is the bike for USA, and started.
Grazie.
This is USA, Gravity USA, Gravity USA. This is all for USA, and finish and put inside in the container.
So you pack them down pretty tight, though. So how are you guys deciding the flex of the frame and like the flex of the swing arm and the
the flexion,
like what piece should be forged and what piece should be cast, and
yes, but this is the experience, and don't have and study this problem, and you resolve the problem after you go in the production.
Got it. Well, and I guess since you guys are making them here, you can actually just, yeah, amazing. Absolutely amazing.
This is the Russian championship Moto Ball. Used the TM for soccer. Is special bike. assembly only here 35, 40 bike for soccer play with bike.
Motorball.
Motorball.
Wow.
Is the boss of this the boss of organization of this champion is a Russian guy, but live in France, and organization in all parts of Europe. The championship
Excellent.
is incredible.
Excellent.
And you see the bike and the big ball.
And TM is still independently owned, right? It's not part of a larger group?
No. This is you see the boss of Gastone Serafini, and this is the boss. Stop.
Augusto Serafini.
Yes.
The boss. Capo di capo.
Yeah. This is official bike of Moto3 of last year. $82 kilo for 84 power. But you see, it's very light.
Yeah, I bet.
It's
Very light.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we could probably just throw that in our carry-on.
We'll just ride it home.
It's spectacular. And how many of those did you guys build?
sorry?
How many did you build, total bikes?
Oh,
Not that many.
yeah, not that many. Why? Only for racing department.
Right.
Yeah, I in this moment stopped the project for 2022. Why the focus is production the bike 2022, and this is a big investment. Last year invested
Huge.
$1 million
Huge.
for this project.
Yeah. And this one has the reverse head, so the intake is on the front and the exhaust is on the back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and but this is you understand this in the world. Have a 3 bike is homologation for World Championship. Is Honda, is KTM, same Gas and Husqvarna is
same.
KTM, and TM. And TM is small company, and it's very small company from KTM or Honda.
Yeah.
But have the competitive bike and the homologation the bike in World Championship.
So,
But
did you do that because it's fun? Or did you do it to raise awareness of your brand? Like,
yes,
yes?
yes.
Or just like,
But
or is it just an addiction where you feel compelled to just, we have to make more motor?
sure.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you so much again
Thank you. Thanks
for
a
your
lot.
time.
See you in next time. And you return in Italy. I am very happy. Okay?
Excellent. All right, we'll see you.
Thanks a lot.
Ciao.
To the
Thanks
US.
for all.
Wow.
Wow. All right, so what did we just see in there, Melissa?
So we were in the TM factory where we observed how 90% of every one of those motorcycles is made in-house. The components, the assembly, made in this factory here. The porting is all done by hand. We got to see the man with the Dremel tool doing the hand porting. It is exquisite. It's just incredible. It's a very unique way of manufacturing motorcycles. It's a very beautiful way of manufacturing motorcycles.
Okay, so I think the thing that I kept calculating in my head was they're not, most companies, they're kind of in it, to make some money. And so a lot of times what you see over the years is how can we make a part to a price point, or how can we make a part cheaper? So in the old days, sport bikes, you know, like GSXR, like the 96 GSXR, it had a pretty complicated aluminum frame with these beautiful extrusions and welds and everything. Those are all gone now. Now what we have is these black cast frames with one weld across the middle, and the reason they do that is because it's a lot cheaper. And you know, it's still a good part, but it's a cheaper way to do it. You come here to Italy, and like the Aprilia frame, you know, is pretty fancy, right? But then you go into TM, and it's this next level. Like, they're making exquisite, beautiful shock linkages. Magneti Marelli is obviously Italian, Delorto is Italian. They're making their own throttle bodies. They don't have to make their own throttle bodies. They could just say, hey, Magneti Marelli or Delorto, make us these throttle bodies to our specification, but they're not. They're making them here. It's just incredible. And then like each part, like they take a part and they machine it. Well, that's fine, but a machined part has got stress razors in it, and then they're polishing it so that it gets rid of the stress razors, and you end up with these just beautiful, beautiful parts. So
there's a lot of pride and a lot of passion in how they do it.
And they're sold out now for years.
Yeah, you can't get one.
So yeah, so you can't get one. Yeah, yeah. So it was just I don't know. It's really a look at the, I don't know, almost back to the roots of these small companies handcrafting the bikes. What you're seeing
really
behind us is
handcrafted.
we just ended for lunch, so everybody's leaving the factory now to go out and grab lunch before coming back to make more of these. When we drove up here, I was like, oh, you know, do you think you're going to want to get a beta? And what did you say?
Before we went into the factory, I said...
Oh, sorry, a TM. I said, do you want to get a TM? You already have a beta.
I already have a beta. I said, no, I don't think I wanted to get a TM because they're not very common in the US, so I thought it'd be really hard to find any kind of parts for them, any kind of support. After touring this factory, I don't know why you would want anything else, really. I mean, it's just the quality, the attention to detail, the passion, and really like the love that goes into building these motorcycles. I don't know that you can find it anywhere else.
And for what they are, they're really not even that expensive.
They are not, no.
They're not expensive.
They're just a little bit more than the betas, right?
Yeah,
Is it?
yeah, exactly. All right, well, thank you guys for joining us on our tour of TM, and hope you enjoyed the video.
Ciao.